that working better? Okay, good. That's working better. What's this? Oh, dinner box. Anything back here? Fuck out of here. Where'd all this rubble come from? Oh crap, I'm still dropping frames. What the fuck? I think I'd almost be better off clearing up my house internet. The heck is up that? Why does that do that? The shadows? I don't think I understand. Whatever. Guess we'll just deal. Oh wow. You get motion sickness, I'm sorry, because this game's just doing it by itself. I don't know why. Can I move this painting? Nope, can't. Guess I'll follow the purple stuff. What the hell is that? What the fuck's happening? What the fuck was that all about? Holy shit. They... Did I see something I just happened to not notice? How do I... This button. Another Tinder profile. That's nice. Whatevs. Good, I don't want to go that way yet. Bless you. I can't see my screen. What's going on? Beware when standing in darkness, or Sandy will... Okay, I can't see jack shit. Okay, just gotta ignore that. Is there even anything in there for me? Yeah, I see a little doodad. Jesus Christ. Why does it go completely dark? Is that just my monitor doing that? I don't understand. Guess I can't go that way because I can't see. Can I grab this? Nope. I can't fucking see. I have to look at my stream just to see. Must be losing my mind or something. Let me see if there's something I can do about that. Because what happens is, if the darkness gets to a certain level, I can't see anything. Like, my screen just cuts off. It just goes straight to black. Let me adjust some things. Because I figured it was my GPU, but I've changed GPUs. And just doesn't seem to do a thing. See if that makes a difference. Okay. Can't see. Okay, so it must be setting on my monitor. It's so weird. Okay, now I can see. I'm just gonna get out of this area. anything in here for me? No? Okay. Okay. Spooky. Interesting. Is that useful for something? Guess I can't pick that up. Can't do anything with that. Nope. It's over here. More soaps. Oh.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong.
Strapping.
He will be no match for you.
Bulgy.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality.
Oh God.
I have tried
Karen.
everything, and there is no way to fight back.
A
You need
PJ's
to
by
escape
Karen.
it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay. Am I Daniel? Okay. Get out of here. So we need lamp oil. Wait, was there something down there I needed? Okay, pick that up. That's what I want. Nope. Alright, whatever. It's gonna move on. guess I can't go that way. But what other way was there? Certainly can't go there. Did I miss a doorway? How do I use this? Okay. Where's the lever? Can't interact that anymore. I did not see any other doorways. I must have missed something. Alright, let's keep our head in a swivel. Oh, I didn't pull hard enough. I need more oil. Any Karens in here? No.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
We're looking for his special place. What we're doing. So we gotta go find a man's special place. Think we can do it? No. Gross. Evidently I can't kill those. Oh, is that a chest? Yes. Alright. Laboratory. Let's go there. Fun times, fun times. The hell is that all? Oh. Can't go that way. It's over here. Well, clearly we're dealing with some kind of need. Yeah. We're in the lair of the need. So that's fine. I heard that. Oh, it's this.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Oh, let's see. What's this? This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and oprovent are a given, and the cooperite binds them well. This time, I will attempt agua regia instead of agua fortis, and hope it will produce a more viable. Damn, I think I'm improving their freaking script. A more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic. Highly acidic. Fuck your grammar. Is highly acidic and proves impractical to put in any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest of care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Nice. Thank you. Found another Tinder profile. Yeah. Where can I grab it? One day I'll return If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. I heard that. What's this say? The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained. Does this say? Yeah, stained by the fumes will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Dude, you need better containers. That's important shit, bro. Fucking, you should read your MSDSs, bro. Yeah, this shit will carry, yo. I heard that. I'm not done with step on that. Let's get out of here. For a second I thought it wasn't gonna let me through. Oh, I'm using the mic on my camera. How does it sound? You know, be honest. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. So that's a chest I saw. You know, when things are all the same color, sometimes it's hard to see what's what. I understand it's realistic, but yeah. Libri Rarai. I see it. But he doesn't even keep crayons in there? Come on.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued
Algeria.
to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. Oh, so it's indentured servitude. In addition, Alexander, comma. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. No, that's fine. Yeah, in addition, Baron of freaking Brandenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Greenwich. Wow. Get out of here. Oh, thank you. I hear a lot of noises in here. Is that oil? It's not. Listen, I'm not an asshole. I'm not gonna leave these doors open, okay?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I wonder if he survives. What do you think? How do you think this story's gonna end? You think he survives? Is this a man's last will and testament I'm hearing? Yeah, I'm not dumb enough to go there yet. It's a very well laid out house. What's in here? kind of roach problem. Sir, is there a quick save option? Because I want to play this piano. Oh, I can't.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh, wow. I guess that was supposed to scare me? Karen? Karen? Are you in here, Karen? Yeah, I see that right there. What just happened? What just happened?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Oh.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh. Guess I'm supposed to walk to it. You can't tell me what the fuck. You can't tell me what to fucking do.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Try to
The
fucking
faint
eat
glow
it.
escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Cool story, bro. I guess. I guess I can't go that way. Central Prussia. Interesting. The Kingdom of Prussia. guess we gotta find a way out. There's probably a lever on the wall somewhere. Oh, I see. Knowledge. There's nothing in the universe more powerful than knowledge. Fuck. Knowledge isn't powerful enough. Nope. Come on. Come on. Do this. Some in the box. Alright, let's check our inventory. What do we got? We got oil in a pot. I could do with all constant fuzzy noise. Is there a rod? Something. I must be doing something wrong.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh wow. Knowledge. Let's see here. Altstead, Castle Brynberg, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there's been stories surrounding the hamlet and his neighbor, Castle Brynberg. The quite forest-clad mountains dressed with scattering lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tale, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of 30 years of work. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, hard woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies are rot, but their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty as carrots, empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and have described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. Okay, so they're not Karens. They're the gatherers. Oh, they're neats. Incels. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to stealing living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Wow. Friendship and magic, apparently. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That's a lovely name. The well-known erudite visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent... There should be a comma there. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice to him, and he is mentioned in many records at the time. You typed nothing. Oh, it's a robot. Okay, I'm sorry. It took a minute for it to pop up. Do I sound like a robot? Oh God. Let's see. Where was I? And he's mentioned in many records at the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northeast-western, east-western backwards in my brain. Don't ask. Northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. Wait, how does that work? He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who is this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? He got freaking incel, apparently. He's an incel now. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of the people in Northern Earth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one of and the same. I gotta follow. Thank you. Hi, Richard Moons. Is it Richard or Richard? Rich Chad. That's actually an awesome name. Rich Chad. I like it. I love it. Thank you. What was I doing? Oh yeah. There's one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago. He's a vampire who lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Nice. Okay. Again, I hear there's a Karen, but there's also incels, so we gotta watch out for those. They'll bag you. Oh, locked. Okay. So we can't go that way. What's that? Okay. It seems to be that all paths are blocked. So we're probably looking for a tiny lever. You know, it's probably completely unnecessary for me to even read that. There's a lot of space between these bookshelves. What is that? Is that a hint? Okay. Nope. Oh my god. This is just chugging along on this machine. Wow. Is this like Zelda? Do I have to light a lamp someplace? Is that what's going on? Oh. The booksellers. Like that? Oh. Okay. Don't be scared, bro. Let's see. Wilhelm and his fools. Yeah, spooky. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trustworthy servants. Oh, wow. Sheriff just killing just people. Sounds topical, actually. Considering the things that have been in our news today, recent days. It is just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brainberg. I will lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whichever comes first, they could rot for like here. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. So, this guy's got some problems. Yeah. He's got some problem followers. I get that. I've experienced that before. I've had problems with people. Oh, it's just open. It's just fucking open. Ooh, tentacles. You think there's Karen coming up? Is that what you're saying? Where's that incel? Probably gonna hurt somebody's feelings saying that. Oh. Butterfingers, I guess? Still. Goddamn teenagers in their fucking rock music. Hey, turn that shit down. Thank you. Goddamn double music. Thank you. What's this? Study. Oh wow. See, I wonder how we get in there. What do you think? Violence usually works. At least it works for me. I wonder if that's coming from me. I don't know, that sounded bitchy and unpleased. Is that the Karen? Legends are true. Spooky. Just gonna bask in the moonlight for a second. Let's see. Am I getting worse? That's desperate. Somebody here I was supposed to get? Because this is the room that was locked off a second ago. As I recall, there was nothing in here. Let's, there. Does that key go to the white cellar? Okay, so that door just opened just because. It's the key I picked up. Yeah, white cellar key. Okay, okay, I know where I gotta go now. I don't worry about problem solving. Stay over there, Karen. By the way, I have never played this game before. This is the first for me. I've owned this game for years. I never played it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck happened? Jesus Christ. We stepped into the lair of the neat. Yeah. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Was it down this way? No, it wasn't. Must have been the other way. I bet you. Oh, hi! Yeah, welcome back. Scissors. I actually haven't played that game. What was it called? Clock Tower? There it is. Okay, just... How do I use keys? How do I... How do I use keys? How do... Is there a keyhole? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I get it now. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man. Desert dunes are like waves in a sluggish sea. Thank you. I guess they expected me to struggle, or you know what? There was probably instructions. I just didn't want to read it. No, Karen.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I'll try. Okay. Just casually do that. Let's see, what's that? Is that hello? Fucking solid beats. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. No one wants you. Wow. There's BJ's.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
I heard something completely different when he said that. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our love. Oh god, I just got warped by a fucking barrel. Holy fuck. Hey, I wish they did a fucking tinderbox on that. What's that? Oh, plane. Neat. Okay, I'd rather keep my oil going, so I'm gonna light this torch again. Barrels, or not barrels. Fucking just rocks up there. What's the Skyrim? Okay, which light? Go up there. It's a ladder. Right, construct a ladder. Right. Something. Okay, I'm not strong enough. I don't have the iron bracelet yet. I can't pick it up. I'm clearly not strong enough. Okay, I can do this. From below. dude. Oh, wait. Are you saying that I could just... No? Not working. Dude, you need to go to the gym, bro. Maybe I need a lever. Listen, we found a way to do this, okay? We made this happen. I'm sure I didn't beat the puzzle the way I'm supposed to, but I found a way. Oh wow, I really want to go in there. So what level do I get the shotgun?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I took it they were poisoned. And then jibbed it. Oh god, that's definitely a Karen. I hear a Karen coming. Oh. My name is Wilhelm. Of House Get Rich, bro. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want with me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It's too much for me. I was drawn on... Wait. It dawned on me that the nature of this contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy human. Who describes their fellow human beings as human? I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest will, and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. God damn, that is a lot of work, bro. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men to wine in the cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended down the stairs. Yeah. Cool cats, bro. And he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. Ooh. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bone. Wait, what? I feel my insides revolt against their God. Wait, what? I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... ... Be blooded. Karen. I guess not. It says there's an enemy here. What's this? Is that Karen? Or is that one of the weeps? Just a rock. I saw that. What was that all about? Okay. So, do I go back upstairs again? Oh, to the lab. You get some cool guy points back. To the lab. Well, I'm glad you love it. It's hard for me to find things I like. So goddamn picky. Okay, so I gotta mix Aqua Regia. I don't know what the ingredients for Aqua Regia are. But I already have Aqua Regia. Okay. I don't know which is which, so we'll just go. This dude. Oh. No? Okay. Well, I wonder what else to use this on. Well, thank you. I guess I'm just supposed to figure it out. Oh, I know where. I know exactly where now. Oh, well, that's nice. Alright, parkour. No parkour? Okay, so no parkour. Oh no. I'm not convinced this building is up to code. I just want to say that. Okay, I'm running out of oil. I don't know. Oh, like this box? No? Nope, not there. But see, when they say acid, it usually means fucking melt shit. You use aqua regia to melt. Well, use aqua regia to freaking extract gold. Any? Oh, is this what you mean? Oh, okay, okay, I get it. I'm a dumb. I get you. Half-Life 2. Fucking idiot. Oh, fucking idiot. No. Line up. No. No. Line the fuck up. Line the fuck up. Come on. Oh, that's a lie. Oh, come on. What? Nope. Okay. Yeah, we did it. I'm not a smart man. Why? Yeah. So. I guess not. We'll figure it out. I haven't tried this way down here. Oh, we did it.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Did he call me Dandel? Are those ghost rocks? need oil.
Of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this. Ow, motherfucker. I see what I'm supposed to do. But, in the meantime... Go into this light real quick. Just for a couple minutes. There we go, that's good enough. That's pretty good enough. I feel like I should check out the other rooms first. Bet you I'll find some health.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
I don't think that's true. I think that's just apologia. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Dot, 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 apparently. Oh, we made it so far. Is this game saving? Do I need to save? I don't know what that was all about. Back off, bro. What's that do? can't get me, bro. I don't believe in you. Bad. Fuck you. You can't get me, bro. You can't get me. Just stay the fuck over there. Ooh, is there another lever? Did I miss it? Oh, I see. Is it timed? That is it because I took too long? I see you made it in here. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Oh, you kidding me? We got this. thank you, I guess. I mean, that's the first thing I thought. Where'd my box go? Can't get me, bro. I say with the utmost of confidence. What's this? A hollow needle. What's that for? Strong surgeon. Interesting. Cool beans, we did it. Together. I'm tempted to make another cup of coffee. God, are there more of those things? Exciting. Well, how did I do? It's fucking beautiful. I want one in my house. Wait. I hope so. That's the way it wants me to go, but I'm the curious type. Fender. Like I ran into a friendo in here.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Machine parts, eh? Well. I'm sorry, Chica. I can't do anything for you. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. The one guest room. God, I want to drink another beer, but I'm gonna diet.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh God. They took his live journal. They're gonna see all his furry porn.
What is this place?
Fuck out of here. Alright. Some more 5 energy. We're good.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
That hurts. I need to get an actual chair. I'm just sitting on a stool right now I bought for VR. I think I know where that's used.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
Oh.
His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Interesting. It's a mystery. It's a huge fucking fireplace, by the way. Ooh.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Okay, listen, that's... Oh, it's broken. I guess he bought this at Walmart. Listen, if you're looking... I can smell you. I've been creeping around in the dark. As I have developed invisibility. Is that Karen? You go out on a limb and assume that Karen's gone. Maybe Karen's hiding in this closet. Okay.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Oh, alright. What the fuck was I supposed to get in here? This story? Is that it? Oh, this is a key. imagine it's a different section then.
Is anyone there?
Probably in plain sight. Because everything in this game is gray, it's really hard to distinguish some things.
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Oh, so this guy that runs this cast is like a therapist. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, is this a clue? Oh, Danny boy. Wait. Does this open? Evidently not. Oh, damn. Foot just fell asleep. Why does this rabbit have blood on its mouth? Seriously.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
But the machine room was collapsed, was it not? Is it that room next to... Okay, where the woman was screaming from. Okay, I know where that is. Hi! I hate when my lights go to sleep. It's so freaking painful. Have I been here before? Oh. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer, whatever. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. This is starting to read like a dear hustler. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as Heliodrumus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. Okay, whatever. I don't speak Latin. It was as It was as it was told about. An underground Mithranic temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. But how the hell does that work? Its color washed while rich. Okay. Contrast was not enough to describe it. Oh, so this is very Cthulhu shit. Oh, I get it. Yeah. This is extremely Cthulhu shit. Oh my god. I read most of those little short stories that what's his damn name wrote. Shoot. Whatever. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. How do you know stone then? It could have also been stone and fucking sponge, right? It was solid yet gaseous. Why not go further, right? Let's see. Something old, something new. It was green and blue at the same time. I was studying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigated one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside. Suddenly, I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They're real. Let's see. What was it? As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my lifetime. But it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I just pictured the first scene from Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. Cue boulder. I could sense something was following me. A boulder. And it bayed out loudly as it closed in. Oh, Karen. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit of my manager. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. Employees. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees turned to charcoal black with leaves of cinder, and the ground covered in murky water. I pressed through the drenched land as a glowing ember gave way to a rising wind and it rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I felt the ground gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps to a grassy field outside Geneva. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. Manager! Where's your manager? I'm gonna call the cops on you. Do you know who my husband is? It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't I haven't been able to write about the incident. God damn. I'm throwing in my own words. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into mythic orbs. Pair of mythic orbs. Then I realized I owe you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That's funny. Listen, I don't know why, but the visions of Karens keep popping up in my head. I don't know why. Every time they describe some beast, that's all I can think about. Poi. You mean point of interest? Oh. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Oh, the dogs. Oh, fuck, it burns. Uh-oh. Chambers of the human skull. Lovely. Aww.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Listen. I can say that I am no lover of animals, but I can't abide by cruelty. You know? Wow. Especially something that exists entirely at our behest. That's just awful. Anyway. That just sucked all the, whatever. I don't know. Shock value, I guess. That's what they're going for. You know, I've seen some awful things. You know, I've been to countries where, well, you'd be lucky if they treat human beings like we treat dogs. So just imagine what they do to animals, dogs, and things like that. Just awful things. Yeah. Whatever. Let's see here. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an erogenous response. Oh, I read that wrong. Endogenous. I read that as erogenous. I was like, what? I don't know what that word is. Endogenous. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Causing the animal to burst with energy. Erogenous. Endogenous. Okay. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. It is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this procedure of torture to enable my real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Oh, I see. Love, yeah. You know, when I was reading that, something popped into my mind. If you would indulge me for a moment, there was a movie called ooh spooky. There was a movie called I Come in Peace, and it was an '80s movie, early '90s. I can't remember. And it was about an alien, right? And what he would do, he came to Earth, right? And he would say, "Hey, he would subdue a human, and say, 'I come in peace.'" It's the only words he knew. And then he would jam this spike from his wrist, kind of like Assassin's Creed, I guess, into their forehead, and inject drugs. He stole some drugs, you know, like heroin or whatever, and he would inject this directly in their brain to get them instantly high, to basically make them feel pleasure. And then from that, he would suck out serotonin or whatever, endorphins. He would suck out human endorphins. Because where he's from, those were the drugs of choice. So basically he was a drug dealer. Yeah, it was an old 80s movie called, I think it was called I Come in Peace. I'm gonna watch that again. I haven't watched that in like nearly 30 years. Further disappointment. The Antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. Yet nothing. We're up to talk about it or whatever. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life, and it's, well, yeah, welcome to my world, bro. And its relationship to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will all be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Yeah. Nerdery, bro. Clearly humans emanate more of this energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. Yeah. Alien drug dealer. I'm serious, that was a movie. Is it annoying that I'm reading these? Because, I don't know, I just feel like doing it. Did I look through everything? Is there a secret key in here, or is this just for pure shock value? What is this thing? Some kind of testicle? There we go. I gave him a Viking funeral. It's fine. Yeah, I don't like it when freaking people torture animals. It's fucking awful. Yeah, it's a bold position to take, right, Knob? You know? Real bold. Oh. Was that there a minute ago? I don't think it was. I think I know what must be done. Fly! Was that the most messed up thing you've seen? I don't even know what I was even doing in here. Literature club is what I was doing. Obviously. Wait for what? Oh. That's a burly man. Oh.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert.
As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shave will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
I just noticed this. That's interesting.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Oh. Oh, okay. Different machine room then. Okay. I understand now. So different machine room. Yeah, I presume so. Damn.
What was that? 5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. So I need a clue, evidently. Ow! I felt that.
Of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea.
He wants to be the man of the
While being the
relationship,
least
clearly.
informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
I'm a video game exhibitionist. Okay, we got a thing over here. You know, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. Just take me a minute and a half. Just gonna just get up. Okay. No, not gonna take my phone with me. I might need my cup of coffee. There. Sorry about that. I just need something to drink. I'm out of water bottles. So, no root beer for me. Okay, we got this device. Well, it probably doesn't go to this room. Yeah, let's take it up here. Does it go in here? But well, I don't exactly see a gearbox. Probably definitely doing the wrong thing. Oh. Sense has been made. Bam.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Instructions to say. So I gotta fuel it with something. So I gotta find a cog. And some coal. Nice. Do I gotta flip it right side up? Yeah, adios. You know? Oh. Sorry. You texted a couple things while I was gone. Ah, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. where I live too. Sorry, I just noticed you posted a bunch of things. Yeah. Get some sleep. I don't listen, logically this is what I should be doing, but I don't think this is what I need to. There it is. Yeah, and yeah, I saw that thing over there. I'm scared of the dark. Alright, let's go find another cog. Is there one in here?
Someone's coming.
Yeah, someone's coming, bro. I'll say that till I'm ready to leave. since everything's about the same color, it's probably gonna be easy to miss. Okay, so machine instruction. Oh. Low. So circle, triangle, square. Inner steady rooms. So I need some rods that aren't here, most likely. So what I need isn't even here. Okay, I think I see what I gotta do. We got this. Aw. Rods. That's right. Don't know exactly what they mean. Wait. They mean that? I doubt it. Bye. I figured this was the area they were talking about, the study group. Wait, did I read that wrong? Okay. Well, I haven't found anything in this room. Maybe they're in here. I don't see anything resembling a rod. I'm into all of these rooms. Unless it's hidden underneath some trash. I don't think it's in here. There goes my lamp. There's no more lamp. Maybe it's this way, but I can't go that way. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume it's not safe to jump out that way. Is there like a map? Let's try the other way again. Are the sounds of crying women supposed to be terrifying? Stare into the darkness while I regain my sanity. And down there. Okay, rods down this way. Machine parts. I must be missing something. It's probably something obvious. What was this way? Maybe it's back in here. What's that oil?
The bluish light.
Did he say flick on the bush light? Ouch. Is it this room? No, it's not. I need to do. I didn't flip that. Wait, what?
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Every chance in the world I've already picked up the instructions. So let's just take some looks. Note that there are only two So, let me get this straight. I think I have to clear that obstruction that's in the study rooms. That's where they are. But how do I do that? And of course, the same downstairs. See, you do that. Rubble for the cave-ins is hindering further passage in the storage. Okay. The darkness in storage feels unnatural. Am I supposed to light everything up? Let's try that. Watch me run into that goddamn monster. because I said freaking study, wasn't it? God damn. Okay. This is what I think I'm supposed to do. I guess, like the torches didn't do the trick. Maybe I can find a rod in here. It said that there were two in here. Oh. I didn't even notice this. Oh, wow. I guess I didn't see it. Oh, so I need to find two chemicals. Yes. What the hell was that all about? You hear that? Sounds like a... found something, right? I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I found it. Yeah. Secondary. Oh. Oh, do I need this to get into... Okay, cool. Listen, we're smart boys. We got this. Got this. Just recharging. Alright, so... Do we just wait? I hope so. Maybe I gotta click on it or something. Well, how do I do that? Eh. Just to let you know, the explosive force that would be required to blow this much rock out of our way, the concussive wave and the shock wave going down this corridor would kill us. Is there a tank of goodies? No, there's not. We just have to rely on what we have. Yeah. You know, Insane, I've been thinking about that game so much, right? And a couple of things, odd things that popped up in my mind. You know? It's like, if they, it's the future, right? Why didn't they have submarines? I mean, let's just say that being underwater, which in real life, by the way, won't save you. But
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
oh, that's nice. Let's just say it is the fact that anything underwater would survive, right? Why weren't there other submarines? I mean, do they not have nuclear submarines? Do they not have military submarines? Right? We sort of. I mean, there would surely be other people that would survive.
Please, I beg you.
No, I've stabbed people to death before. That's not what it sounds like. It definitely doesn't sound like that. Oh, hello. Professionally, by the way. Fucking knew it. Case of a missing rod. So this is what they look like. I saw nothing like this. There, bro. That must be Karen. Was that a bad idea? I guess what I gotta do is I gotta let him pass me first. It's going away, I can't tell. Hi. Bye, Karen. So if I try to run past Karen, Karen's gonna beat my ass. We're not gonna do that anymore. Alright, Karen's gone. You think this is gonna be good enough? Oh my.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Oh wow. Okay. Steady. Do I have to get more gack to blow that up? I took it up, still freaked out. Let me just lock myself in this room real quick, Styles. Alright, let's see. Okay, we know what we're looking for now. Why am I still freaked out?
We have to get out of here.
Agreed. Did that get magically cleared? No, it did not. Just want to do an experiment real quick. Oh, look at the little thing. Little guy. Little guy. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't, you know, shame somebody for the configuration of their fun stuff. Damn, no wonder why it keeps finding me. Just in here just chucking shit around, yo. is it? I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Oh my. There it is. Oh. Oh, thanks, bro. Just get the hell out of here. What do you say? Watch out, the room's full of fun stuff. I feel like this puzzle's taking me way longer than it should. I don't know, what do you think? Alright. So 2, 7, wait. That doesn't work. 6. Two. That's 8. Okay, so here we get 6 and that's 9. 8 and 9. Well, we do that. 6. Oh, there we go. Ow. Wait, what's it called? Closed cycle rod. So, bam. This is the square. Yay! I can match circles and squares and shit. That's fine. Alright. Ow! Doesn't really do him any good if it's gonna freaking hurt me just being near it. Alright, how am I doing? Which one was it? That one. For some reason, I am reminded of an old British sitcom called Have You Been Served? And a good portion. The show was set on a single floor of a department store. Oh my. Oh wow.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Oh wow. I think this is a good spot to stop. I can stop from pressing the wrong key. Yeah. So I have questions to ask. Just save an egg. Let me just kill that. Alright, How do I'm not using my boom mic anymore. I just want to know, does it sound better with because I'm using the mic on this thing? Also, fuck, better. Just that. I've reset some settings. So kind of all screwy right now. There, much better. So yeah, I mean, do I sound decent? Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Reading that comment says bring them in. It's like sure, why not? Maybe it sounds terrible. Maybe you can't understand what I'm saying. It seems to be the case. I don't know. No, I said coffee. Yeah, yeah. People can definitely hear me, at least well enough. I don't know. Hey, let me watch my own stream first. Let's see. Comes across. I have no idea what it sounds like. No idea what it sounds like. Oh, it sounds fucking awful. Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh, it sounds fucking awful. Why didn't anybody tell me? God damn. Ah, whatever. It's no worse than the one on my headset. Yeah. Well, at least now I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it there. I got things to do in the morning, so can't just sit here and play. 5 o'clock is a great cutoff time. So enjoy, I guess. You know. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about all the drop fucking frames. I don't know what's wrong. My phone won't let me stream at 1,000, so it's only let me stream at 700. So I had to drop the resolution and everything. Whatever. So yeah, enjoy your mornings, evenings. I don't know. I don't know what time it is where you all happen to be. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it off here. So bye.